Hello, Sensei Cisco here. We are going live as of April 3rd. If you are watching this in the future, as always with these original live broadcasts, we are starting a couple minutes early to propagate the lobby. So as of today, you should be able to jump to about the 4-minute mark and fall right into the lesson. Now, today's lesson will consist of our Little Masters curriculum, including tumbles and breakfalls, as well as their first exercise, Kihontondai. Originally, we do operate our Little Masters classes sort of quarterly, with every quarter having a different theme. This theme was intended to be grappling. So we're going to be using these break falls with a partner to sort of learn how we can throw somebody down or knock somebody down safely, but also land safely. Obviously, with the COVID-19 crisis and social distancing being a major factor, in addition to just anytime you're doing partner drills, especially when it comes to throws and takedowns, you really want a coach or somebody there to supervise and catch, sort of acting as the brace, just in case things don't go right. They can help lower you down easier, make sure nobody gets hurt. Since your coaches are not with you, I do not encourage or do not recommend performing grappling, especially if you're doing it for the first time. If you do have experience and you are of high rank, albeit red belts, black belts, even intermediate levels to some degree, by all means, if you have a partner, play with some of your grapples and use them in conjunction with your break balls. Of course, having a padded surface is also always recommended for this. But right now we are social distancing, which means you will not be training for grappling. But this doesn't mean you can't train for what to do if you get grappled, i.e. falling and rolling. Now, the second half of class, originally for our Little Masters curriculum, was an exercise from there called Kihontondai. Now, Kihontondai is a drill that works on stepping and striking. So more of a striking routine rather than a grappling routine, but we can still break this down into its individual parts, into its individual pieces, to create some coordination of full body, legs to arms. So, now all being said, we are still about another minute out from the start of our session. And I'm going to go ahead and back up and wait for the room to grow. We are setting up the camera a little higher for Little Masters BA. Again, we will still be tumbling. However, I'll be pulling the mat back a little bit further because we want the camera up for when we get into our Kihontondai drills. It's always fun waiting. Again, actually, you know what I forgot to do? I got busy talking and I did not share on our social media. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I know a lot of our folks at the studio use our Facebook to log in and get notifications. So let me go into one of those real quick. If you did just jump to the 4-minute mark, hang out for just a moment. We will get started in just a second, as I simply forgot to post onto here. There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and get started into it, and let's warm it up. Starting off, let's go. Break, mus, and jumping jacks. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, roko, sichi, hachi, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, chi, go, roko, sichi, hachi, ku, miju, ich, ni, san, chi, go, roko, sichi, hachi, ku, sanju, and yame. All right, let's switch it over to Look, we're doing frog hops. So we're gonna crouch down low, touching the floor, and then jump to the sky. Itch, knee, sun, sheep, go, roko, suchi, hachi, ku, ju, and relax. Go ahead and run a couple laps. Just a little circle around your training area. Let your arms swing. Keep your back straight. And reverse. Very good. Hold center. And roll your neck. Reverse. Big hugs. Chop. Roll up. Roll down. Freeze and twist. Down to your hips. Roll around. And reverse. Very good. Roll your knees, bring them in. Reverse, bring them out. Good. Let's come back up to our neck and tilt left to right. Bring your ear down to your shoulder. Excellent. And reach for the sky. Touch your toes. Keep your legs nice and straight. Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Go. Roko. Sichi. Nachi. Ku. Ju. Excellent. Make a big X. And crisscross. Bring your hand over to the opposite side. Itch. Back to the middle. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Beautiful. And going up, bounce it out. All right, now we can go into our rolls and falls. To start off, I'm going to take your mat or your couch pillows if you've prepped for those, and have a seat on one side. We're going to start with the standard rolling, getting our back warmed up. So placing both feet on the ground, hug your knees, chin down, and we're going to roll to our shoulders and back to our toes. Itch. Knee. Sun. Remember, the trick here is to keep your chin down, sheep, and a curved your back. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Fantastic. So, when we're rolling, what sort of shape are you making? We kind of look at our back and our legs, all this together. It's making a circle, yeah? Well, circles roll. So this is why we want to curve so we can roll in and roll back. If I make my back straight, and I kind of go into a straight line, I hit the ground really hard, and now I'm stuck like a turtle trying to figure out how to get back on top. So lift the hips off the ground. That'll keep that circle on. Now, moving on from here, let's practice our break fall. Break fall again, when our shoulders hit like a button, we're going to reach out and tap the floor. So shoulders touch the ground, hands reach out to slap the floor. Let's go with 10 of those. Ready? Make your ball, roll back, itch, tap, and roll back up. Knee, sun, she, go, roko, sichi, hachi, ku, ju. Excellent. Now take this up to the next step. We're going to kick our feet to the sky, lifting your hips above your shoulders. So now when you roll, we're going to go roll your shoulders, clap the ground, and then kick our feet straight up to the sky. Ready? Hitch. You can pull your belt to the other side so your tassels don't slap you in the face. Knee. Sun. Up and back to your ball so you can roll back up. She. Go. Roko. Sichi. Lift your hips. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right. So, feeling pretty smooth here? So, excellent. We'll move to the next step. If you are still struggling to get back up on your feet, keep practicing. Again, practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. You just got to keep trying. All right, now for the full back roll. This time, when my hands come out to clap, I'm going to put my ear down on my shoulder. So I'm going to roll back, ear to my shoulder, so that I can kick not to the sky, but through this open point. Ready? Itch. And reset that. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Roko. Fix that so I don't hit the wall. That would be bad. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. And Ju. Very good. Now for a forward roll, simply take your end position here, open your knees, and then kick your hips to the sky, placing your shoulder on the ground before you go. I'm going to draw this back a little bit because I'm a little taller. That way I don't run into anything on the other side. Right, knees apart. So we're making a little triangle here. I'm going to bring one shoulder into the middle and almost kind of kiss my knee. So I'm going to come my face down to my knee. Shoulder touches the floor. So see my hand can kind of reach out from behind. And then I'm going to kick up to the sky for my roll. And then go ahead and bring it back. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. And Ju. Fantastic. So now we've got our basic rolls done. We've got our falls. We've got the forward roll. We got the backward roll. Now let's add the height to it. If you're moving smoothly, continue on, do this next section. If you're getting stuck in the middle and you're kind of flopping over and you're rolling on your side, keep practicing on the ground. Don't start coming from the sky unless your ground looks strong. Sound good? All right. Now to go from a standing position, for this one, we're going to go up, stand up, and back. So we're not going to reset. Instead, we're just going to go right into the next one. Forward roll, backward roll. Forward roll, backward roll. Both from this standing position. I'm going to put my feet shoulder width apart. Bring my shoulder down the middle. Think about when we first started class, that big X stretch that we did. Well, when I come down like that, look where my shoulder is. It's right in the middle. So I can do that same thing, but stop part way and then drop the shoulder to the ground and let myself just fall and tumble. All right, ready? Hitch. And we stand up on the other end. Hands in front so we can stick our hips out. Knee. And we're back up. Sun. Sheep. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right. And there we have it. Our rolls from the ground level, rolling up, and from the standing level, falling down. Practice makes perfect. If you're landing funny and you feel like your head hurts or your neck hurts or you're landing on your side and you're not able to stand up easy, practice on the floor, keeping your head to one side so you can roll off that shoulder, never your neck, and then kick your hips up to the sky. But that'll do for our rolls today. Again, practice, practice, practice. Now we're going into a weekend, so take your weekend to do these rolls. But moving on to the class, let's take a look at Kihontondai. Now, Kihontondai is an exercise. This is a drill, not a kata. In our little master's class, we do not run katas, but rather exercises to talk about parts of our body. It's not until you're in the older basic class that you'll be introduced to your first kata, Fugata Itch. If you're curious to see that, we do have a Fugata Itch video here on our YouTube channel, as well as in the basic and intermediate lessons that we do every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock. You should even see those in our history if you look up previous videos. But it is in the basic class that you're going to see Fugata Itch. for the first time. But today we are talking about Kihontondai. So to do Kihontondai, we have a couple things we want to look at. One is our walking stance. I want you to go ahead and put your hands on your hips, put your right foot forward, and then when we step, we're going to slide my foot out into the front. Slide the back, up to front. Slide the back, up the front. And reset. Left, right, left, right, left, right, and reset. The next thing you're going to notice is I'm not just sliding forward, but I'm making little circles. Left, right, turn together, push apart. Left, right, reset. Left foot out, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent. The next thing to be aware of is how we turn. Turning in karate is done a very particular way, and that is by keeping our feet glued to the floor. So all I can do is put your hands on your hips, put your left foot forward. What we're going to do is moate. Moate means to turn. So we're going to take our front left leg and bring it right across our body. So we're kind of crossing our legs. And bring it back. Left in, left out. Left in, left out. Left in, left out. I'm still facing forward. So I'm not spinning like this. I want to keep my belt knot pointing straight ahead. Cross over, I'm still pointing ahead. Bring it back. The second thing we're looking at is when I cross over, I'm not pulling in. Instead, I'm going to cross, and my left foot is still in front. And back. And cross, and back. And cross, and back. Go ahead, switch to your right. So we have our right foot out. And cross, and back. And cross, and back. Cross, back. Cross, back. Cross, back. Keep it out in front. Cross, keep it in front, back. Stay in front. Cross in front, back in front. Cross in front, back in front. Fantastic. To turn, all we're going to do is after that cross, so I got my right foot out, I'm going to cross over. I'm going to stand on my tiptoes and twist on my toes before coming back down to the floor. Now I got my left foot, so I'm going to turn back the other way. I'm going to bring my left foot, that front leg across. Tiptoes to twist, and down. Front foot across, tiptoes to twist, and down. Let's do that walking across the floor. So go ahead and put your left foot out with your left hand on the wall. Bring your hand back onto your hips. Left foot cross, toes to twist. Right foot cross, toes to twist. So now I should have left foot in front again. Left foot cross, toes to twist. Now my right foot's in front, and I'm going to use that to cross, toes to twist. Left cross, twist. Right cross, twist. Excellent. This is our moate. It allows us to change our feet while we turn. Now let's put this with Kihontondai. Those are the two things we're going to do with our feet, either stepping or twisting. For the hands, we're going to use basic strikes. Straight punches, outside blocks, high blocks, in one special technique called a hijiate, or elbow smash. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more when we get there. So first off, I want you to stand at attention and bow. Say Kihontondai. Open to yoi, feet apart, hands in the front. Our first move, we're going to take our right foot, take a big step forward, and block low. We're going to step up and punch one time. Step again, punch a second time. Step again, punch a third time. Now remember that moate. Take my front leg, cross over to turn on my tiptoes and punch. Then I'm going to do 3 more punches coming back. Step for 1, step for 2, step for 3. Moate, left foot crosses over, turn on the toes, and punch. After our punches, we're going to go into blocks. So now we're going to step, chest block, step, chest block for 2, step, chest block for 3. Moate, left foot crosses over to twist and block. 1, 2, 3. Moate, turn on your toes. So we should have our right foot in front again. Now we just did chest blocks, now let's come up to high blocks. 1, high block. 2, high block. 3, high block. Now this is where it gets funky. Because now we're going to take a giant step forward. In that back right elbow, I'm going to spin it in and go to clap on my hand. And then I'm going to stand up to my left side and high block. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do that elbow again, but now on the right side. So my right hand reaches out. Big step on the left. And my left chicken wing is going to slap in. Pull up to the right. The high block. Return into yoi. And bow. And that is Kihontondai. 3 punches forward and back. 3 chest blocks forward and back. 3 high blocks forward and back. With the elbow strike during the turns of the high block. Now, Miss Megan just got home, so she's going to run across.
Miss Megan's home.
Miss Megan is was labeled as an essential employee right now, so she was at her job, although they have limited hours greatly. So while she is going to work, they have limited hours, so she is exposed as little as possible for whatever thing's going on right now. But let's get back to it. Kihontondai again. This time I'm going to stand sideways so you can take a look from this other angle. So, attention. Bow. Kihontondai. Yoi. Big step with the right foot. Low block. Step up. 1 punch. Step 2. Step 3. Moate, left foot crosses over to twist on the toes and punch. 1, 2, 3. Moate. Punch at the end. Chest block. 1, 2, 3. Moate. And block. 1, 2, 3. Moate. Now what comes after chest block? High block. 1, 2, 3. Now here we have that special hit. So my block is going to reach out. I'm going to take a big step forward and then use that chicken wing to clap. And I'm going to stand straight up to the left hand. 1, 2, 3. I ran out of space because there's a wall there. I don't want to hit the wall. My right hand just blocked, so it's going to reach out. Take a big step. Left chicken wing. Swings in. Stand up on the right to block. Come back to yoi. And bow. And there's Kihontondai. Now we still got a couple more minutes, so let's keep practicing this. In fact, let's take a look at that elbow smash. To do the elbow smash, let's everyone put your left foot forward with the left hand up. When I strike, I'm going to first reach out, almost like I'm going to shake somebody's hand. I'm then going to take a big step in, kind of sit down low. So now you can see my heel is up on the back. This will let me turn into that hand. So when I got my left hand right here, I'm going to turn my chest into it. So I can kind of tap my chest. Reset. Left hand, left foot. Reach out to shake. Take a big step. And then turn your chest in. It's here that my right elbow is going to swing out and clap. So I'm kind of slapping my elbow here. Pop. Excellent. To do the right side, you're just doing the same thing. Right foot forward with right hand up. that block is going to reach out, take a big step forward, sitting down low, turn my chest into my hand, and my elbow swings into my palm. And there we are. From the top. Kihontondai. Yo. Now, what was the first step? Right foot. Low block. Then how many punches? 3. 1, 2, 3. Moate, we cross in front. We twist, and now I got my right foot in front. And how many punches come back? 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Moate, cross in front to twist on the toes, and punch. What comes after punches? Blocks, chest block. 1, 2, 3. Moate. How many back? 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Moate. And after chest block, we go high to high block. 1, 2, 3. Now here's that first elbow. So we just got that block. Instead of a moate, I'm going to reach out to shake the hand, take a big step, turn my chest into that hand, and then smash the elbow. Stand up to the left side, and 3 coming back. 1, 2, 3. All right, we just got that third one. The block, which hand reaches out? Is it the block hand or the back hand? The block hand reaches forward to a big step, turn the chest into the hand, and swing your elbow. Draw up to your right side, return back to your yoi, and bow. Excellent. Now, that'll conclude today's class. Again, continue to practice your rolls. If they're not feeling smooth, just keep trying them, keep working them. Practice, practice, practice. That's what makes perfect. Same thing with Kihontondai. What we're going to look at for the exam is, can you run Kihontondai start to finish? Learning 3 strikes up and back, leading with punches, chest blocks, high blocks, and then showing how to throw that elbow swing and moate. That's a lot to remember. So do your best, work your hardest, and of course, shoot a video. If you're not sure if you're doing it right, you can take a video and send it to me. You can send it through email, post it up on our Facebook page, or however is easiest for you, you can get a hold of me. I'd be more than happy to take a look at it and give you some notes. But that being said, let's come together. Kyatsuke, arigatou gozaimasu, and dismissed. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.